If you remember, a while back, I brought up the idea of this track based on Delray Beach, Florida, and now that my grandparents are here, I decided to actually take the time to draw it. So let's go through the entire track from the starting line through each of the 3 laps. And of course, everything is color-coded, and I even made a double dash-styled icon for the track. So you start right here, which is on West Atlantic Avenue, and right where the train tracks and Interstate 95 are. Then you cut over here and head into the old people area. This straightaway has like these little walls to keep you going back and forth. You'll have to drift around them. Something more creative than just cars. And in this area right here, you have to loop through here. And this way actually is closed at first. And the leader has to go this way. And by the time they get here, this way will open up. So that way those farther back can take the faster route and catch up. Then a glide ramp leads you over here. There's like a swimming pool here. And if you have a mushroom, you can take this glide ramp. I forgot to put it, but there's another hidden glide ramp shortcut right here. And then you head back through this aforementioned road. Then you go on to lap 2. You get around this where the bright line tracks are. And then you head into the pinball place, which will be labeled as Waluigi's Pinball Arcade. You can either just head out back to the main road, or you can take a glide ramp and head across the buildings. Then you're over here. Then you head onto the beach. And you cut through here. And there's the sand. Of course, if you have a golden mushroom, you can actually cut through it and save a lot of time. And then you actually head down into Boca Raton to head to the Gumbo Limbo Nature Center. And then here you head down there, then you head where the aquarium is, and then you head into the forest behind, take a few loops, and then you exit out for a glide ramp, and you're back in Delray Beach again. Then you can either take South Congress, or you can go on the tri-rail train tracks. Watch out for the trains, because it's much straighter, and I think there might be boost pads on here to encourage you to go here. And then you head back out, then you handle lap 3, and then you head up here, and then you head to like the bird keeping place, and then you glide ramp onto the Green Cay Boardwalk. And then, yeah, largely based off here. Had a bit of a pen slip up right here, so that little mark's left. And then there's no barriers here, so you have to drive carefully. And if you fall off, you'll immediately be eaten by alligators as you get reset. So if you like that, I mean, that happened in Team Fortress 2 in Mercenary Park. And then you get spat out here. You can take the glide ramp, or you can choose not to. But there's like boost rings in the air above here, but there's item boxes on the ground. So, and these are the last item boxes in the race. So you can either go faster, but take a risk because you're not getting an item, or go slower, but get an item. And then you head back to this main road. There's still the barriers here to drift around them. And then you head back to the finish line, and the race is over. It's a pretty long and complex track, which is why in the game idea, this track is probably going to show up very late. But this is Delray Drive.